Josh Allen chokes again, people. Now, I know what people are going to say. They already been saying it on TikTok. It wasn't Josh Allen's fault. Josh Allen didn't have anything to do with the loss. Yeah, he did. Here's my thing. Josh Allen, I think, played good. Why didn't he play great? I mean, you want to win, you got to play great. You want to beat the man, and I think we can all agree that Patrick Mahomes is the man. You got to play great. And he didn't play great, you know? And yeah, I'm going to give it to you that some of his teammates let him down. No question. Stephon Diggs, got to make that play. You got to help your guy. You got to help your guy, you know? But he also missed a touchdown throw at the end of the game that would have been a touchdown. And for all you non-football people out there that are going to sit here and tell me, oh, he got hit. Oh, the tackle bumped him. Oh, how about have some pocket awareness? How about take a step to the right and throw the football? How about step up in the pocket and throw the football? If he does that, the guy's wide open. No pocket awareness, gets bumped, doesn't make the play. That's on the quarterback, people. That's on the quarterback. And like I said, I think Josh Allen played a great football game, or a good football game, but he didn't play a great one. He didn't play a great one. On that same pass, hell, Diggs was wide open. But he went for it all, didn't make it happen. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, at some point, if you want to beat the man, you have to play great. And Josh Allen did not play great. And don't talk to me about he ran for 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen's 250 pounds. They had the ball on the goal line. Okay. He's supposed to run for 2 touchdowns. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. And Josh Allen didn't do all he could. Because if he did all he could, they'd have won. If he did all he could, they would have won. And here's an example of that. For instance, had this been Lamar Jackson in this same situation, or better yet, if Lamar Jackson plays exactly like Josh Allen played last night, do you think the narrative is going to be, well, Lamar Jackson did all he could? No, it is not. That is not going to be the narrative. It's going to be Lamar Jackson didn't do enough to win. Lamar Jackson didn't do enough to win. That will be the narrative. And in my opinion, that will be right. So if we're not going to give it for Lamar Jackson, then we ain't going to give it for Josh Allen. We're going to be consistent on the Daily Show, on the Big B Daily Show. We're going to be consistent. Now, all these other pundits and stuff out there, they can have their agendas. We don't have agendas here. We call it exactly like it is. And like I said, if Lamar Jackson plays the same way that Josh Allen did, the same way, the narrative nationally, and with you two people on TikTok and YouTube, you're going to say that Lamar Jackson choked. Lamar Jackson didn't do enough. So don't come in here this morning talking about Josh Allen did all he could. Josh Allen played great. No. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. There were plays in that game that Josh Allen could have made that they would have won. There were plays out there. And that doesn't mean that guys didn't let him down. Look, Stephon Diggs, the Bills got to trade him. They got to go get T. Higgins, Mike Evans. They got to go get somebody else. Stephon Diggs' time in Buffalo is over. It's over. So I'm not saying that there wasn't plays where guys didn't let him down. I'm not saying that at all. But you got to be the man. There's nothing that says, yeah, these guys didn't make this play, so I can't do anything about it, and we just have to lose. No. No, you can go and still make other plays to win the game. That is allowed. That is allowed. That's my point. We've got to stop the excuse making for the Josh Allens of the world, the Justin Herberts of the world. We have to stop making the excuses for these guys and just be honest. It's okay to be honest. They're good quarterbacks. Hell, I would even venture to say that Josh Allen is great. But at some point, you have to win. Isn't that what we say about Lamar Jackson? Hey, you can do all this stuff in the regular season, but if you don't win in the playoffs, how good are you? That's the only thing that matters. How many times have we heard that? How many times have people said that? The only thing that matters about Lamar Jackson is in the postseason. How many times? Hell, everybody was saying it up until they won on Saturday. How many times? We know what he can do in the regular season. That doesn't matter. The postseason is the only thing that matters. He's 1-3 in the playoffs. Can we not give that same smoke to Josh Allen? Or are we not? We're not going to give that same smoke to him? Why not? I just need somebody to logically tell me why. Because I'll listen. You know me, I'll listen. I'm not afraid to be wrong. And it's all opinions anyway, but we're going to be honest. We're going to be honest. And if we can't be honest, then I don't even need to talk to you guys. I don't need to do this because I've been a preacher of I don't like clickbait. I hate clickbait. And I'm never going to be the guy that just lies to get people to come in here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it my way, and we're going to do it the right way. And you don't have to agree, but nobody's ever disrespectful. I may make fun of something stupid that you say, and you can make fun of something stupid that I say, but we're going to be honest. And Josh Allen didn't do enough. Period, period, period. And I don't want to hear the excuses on why they lost. Be great. There's nothing that keeps Josh Allen from being great and winning that game. The game was right there for him to win and didn't do it. He didn't do it. So we got to give him that same smoke. Again, are we blaming Josh Allen for losing the game? No. You can't blame him for losing. Hell, their defense didn't stop the Chiefs. You can't give up 30 points to that Chiefs team. You just can't do that. Or damn near 30 points. 27, I know they had their linebackers were hurt. Secondary guys were hurt. A linebacker got hurt in the game. I get all of that. But you can't give up 27 points to that Chiefs team, man. You just can't. So we're not blaming Josh Allen for losing. We're saying Josh Allen didn't do enough to win. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair. So period, point blank. Give him the same smoke that you would give anybody else that lost in his situation that does the same thing, because I 1,000% understand that if Lamar Jackson next week against the Chiefs plays the exact same way that Josh Allen played, the narrative is going to be Lamar Jackson didn't do enough for the Ravens to win. So Josh Allen has to get the same smoke. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The excuses are funny, AC Jones. They're starting to get funny because, like I mentioned before, Josh Allen didn't do enough to win the football game. Period, point blank. We're not saying that Josh Allen lost him the football game. Nobody said that. But in my opinion, if you don't do enough to win, to me, that's choking. To me, that's choking. If you don't do enough for your team to win the game, that's choking. And period, that's the end of the story. If you don't like that, you don't have to like it. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to agree with it. But don't tell me he did enough, because if he did, they'd be moving on to the next round. So, and to beat the man, and I said this at the very top of the show, to beat the man, And I think everybody can agree that Patrick Mahomes is the man. You got to do enough to win. You got to do more. It's just simple. It's just facts. You got to do more to beat the man. And you could even go as far as say the Chiefs, because they're the reigning Super Bowl champs. They've reigned terror on Buffalo. What is this? The fourth time that they haven't been able to beat them? Third or fourth time in the playoffs that they can't beat the Chiefs? So to be able to beat them, you got to do more. Period. So it's just, we got to stop with the excuse making. We got to be honest. We're fans. We're crazy, but we got to be honest. And if you can't be honest, it's sad. Question over on YouTube is, now here's something that All Seeing is saying. Burrow, better than Allen, does have more weapons too. I mean, Joe Burrow, first of all, we got to be honest about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's injury prone. Let's just get that up front and out there. Joe Burrow is injury prone. And anybody saying that he isn't, you're not watching enough football. What are you talking about? The man's injury prone. Injury prone. And Burrow, as pointed out by my man Russ, has beat the man. Yes, he did. He beat the man in the man's house. Joe Burrow did enough to win. That's all I'm saying, people. And I'm going to be on this, and I'm never going to get off of it. Ever. And that might make people leave. I hope it makes you stay. And I hope it makes you understand what I'm saying. You have to do more to win. You get paid the most money. You have the most responsibility. You get all the credit, but you also get all the glory. As the quarterback, especially what they asked Josh Allen to do. You have to do more to win. You can't just be good. You have to be great. You have to be phenomenal. And he wasn't. And stop, Easy E. Bro, it's a team sport. I mean, what? We all know it's a team sport. But the quarterback doesn't have the football on every play? Sit down. Shut up. Gee, many Christmas. I mean, it's just saying Allen joked. I think you meant choked. Let's get the spelling right. Is disrespectful. I don't care about being disrespectful. Josh Allen don't pay my bills. When Josh Allen pays my bills, I'll stop being disrespectful. And if you think that it's being disrespectful, okay. Okay. Josh Allen didn't miss a field goal, but he did miss some throws, though, right? So if we're not going to hold the kicker responsible for missing throws, I mean, you don't say that the kicker missed throws, do you? Because Josh Allen missed some throws, so the kicker missed a field goal. So who you want to blame more? The kicker for missing a field goal or the quarterback for making throws? I'll let you decide. I won't even make that decision for you. I won't even make that decision for you. I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide. Not to mention, I never said that Josh Allen was the sole blame on why they lost. Did you hear me say that? Did anybody hear me say that Josh Allen is solely responsible? I never said that. What I did say is Josh Allen didn't do enough to win. And I also said he had guys that let him down. I mean, I don't know what language you want me to say it in, but I'm not going to change, and I'm going to continue to say the same things. Josh Allen didn't do enough to win. He had people on his team let him down. Stephon Diggs, who checked out at midseason. Let's just be honest. Stephon Diggs checked out on the Bills at midseason. Didn't do enough to win. He let him down. But Josh Allen missed some throws too. How come we don't hold him accountable for that? Why do we just want to say, oh, Josh Allen did all of this? I know he didn't make the crucial throw, but that's okay. Why do we have to be Josh Allen apologists? Why can't two things be true? Josh Allen played a good game. He didn't do enough to win. And leave it at that. Why can't we just say that? Because that's what happened. I mean, anybody objectively that understands football, that understands what they were watching, they know that. They know that. So, and the defense absolutely was horrible. You can't give up 27 points to that Chiefs team. You can't. But the Chiefs figured out the Bills are bad at linebacker. We're going to run the ball in between the tackles. That's where we're going to attack them. Off tackle, that's where we're attacking them. And they did. I mean, they averaged 6.1 yards per carry, which is nuts in a playoff game. And it's not like the Chiefs had like a bunch of 40-yard runs or anything like that. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. The Chiefs just ran the football, and they were getting big chunks of yardage running the football. And not 20-yard chunks, just 8, 7, 5. Just running the ball down the field. That was their advantage, and they did it. And you can say the Chiefs got lucky. Well, lucky's playing next week. Lucky's playing next week. Unlucky is not. There you go. So that's you can say the Chiefs got lucky. That's about as lazy a take that I think I've ever heard anybody say about that game yesterday, is that the Chiefs got lucky. But okay, so they got lucky. And if they get lucky and win the Super Bowl, will anybody say, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, but man, they're lucky? Or will they just give them the Super Bowl trophy? Man. My man Chuck's got it right. Each team missed opportunities. Boom. Boom. I'm doing nothing but blowing, but yet you're in here watching. So I must be blowing pretty good. What? The kicker missed a chippy? Since when is a 45-yard field goal or in that kind of wind a chippy? So Allen doesn't play defense. You're right. He doesn't. No excuses. I don't want to hear it. Did the defenders make bad throws? Did the defenders miss throws? No, they don't. No, they don't. The defenders don't miss throws. So everybody's in here and they want to be Josh Allen apologists on TikTok. I'm sorry, people. There's just a ton of Josh Allen apologists in here. But the fact of the matter is, Brock Purdy, who everybody says is a system quarterback, he's led by everybody else on his team. He's not that good. All the stuff that I have been saying about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy put together a drive to win the football game when they needed him to put together a drive to win the football game. Brock Purdy did that. Brock Purdy. And I would be fair to say that everybody in here would say that Brock Purdy doesn't have near the talent that Josh Allen does. But you know what Josh Allen didn't do? He didn't put together a drive to win the game when they needed him to. And you can say, oh, well, the kicker missed the field goal. Brock Purdy didn't leave it up to his kicker. He didn't leave it up to his kicker. He didn't miss a throw. When he needed to make the throw, he didn't miss. Josh Allen did. Period. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Josh Allen didn't make the throw. He didn't make the play. Brock Purdy, he made the play. He made it. And everybody, you're clueless. You don't know what you're talking about. Really? Whose team is playing next week and whose team isn't? He was hit. Have pocket awareness. Take a step to the right and throw the ball. Your man's wide open in the end zone. Okay? Everybody's giving the excuse of Josh Allen. Oh, he got hit on that touchdown throw. How about you just take a half step to your right and throw the ball to a wide open guy in the end zone? I mean, isn't it okay for him to do that? Or are we just giving him the excuse, well, he got hit? Stop it. Just stop it. The bottom line is he didn't make the plays to win the game. The guys that did make the plays in these close games, Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes, they're all playing next week. You know who didn't make the plays at the end of the game? Josh Allen. He's watching. And that's just the facts of the matter. You can be mad. You can say you're delusional. You can say you don't know ball. Isn't that what all the guys say? You don't know ball. You can say all of that. All of it. Josh Allen is watching, and those guys are playing. Period. End of story. And you don't have no comeback for that. What's your comeback? What's your comeback? Josh Allen is watching them play. Again, I might add. Again. I mean, this is not the first time that this has happened. I mean, this is not the first time that Josh Allen is watching other guys play. End of story. You want to be a Josh Allen apologist? Be my guest. But you're not going to do it to me because I'm not going to let you do it. I'm just not going to let you do it. Just like if Lamar Jackson plays bad next week and they lose, I'm going to be the first person in here to say, Lamar Jackson, you didn't do enough to win. If Lamar Jackson plays like Josh Allen did and they lose, I'm going to be the first person in here to say, Lamar Jackson, you didn't do enough to win. Because that will be the narrative. Because that's what everybody has said about Lamar Jackson. Can't get it done. 1-3 in the playoffs. Give the same smoke to Josh Allen. Don't give him outs. Don't give him excuses. Just be honest. And I guess if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, I get it. I get it. Bills fans, you got to love Josh Allen. And you got to have those excuses to keep you from just disowning the football team. I get it. I'm a diehard Steelers fan. You know how mad I am that the Steelers are just average? Oh my, it kills me that they're just average, but they're average. Nothing I can do about it. I got baby hands Pickett as my quarterback. You want to trade quarterbacks, Buffalo? You want baby hands Pickett? We'll take Josh Allen. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Make the plays to win the game when you have the opportunity. End of story.